How the mama doing today?
Good, she's just resting. Dog. Dog being dog.
Probably. He probably got that. But no, Fox, I look. But yeah, like
Oh!
he plays a lot. He plays a lot of that.
Oof. Yeah, it's alright.
Shiny? No. No, shiny. Hey, what are the new weeklies?
What?
10 matches. This is support control. Look, no. Haven't played Apex, so I finally booted up, seeing what's new for the weekly. So today's Tuesday. That means a whole new challenge for a week has locked. So week 4 is unlocked now.
Hmm.
So checking what's done. 10 matches. Support controller. Deal 10,000 damage. 7 machine guns. Get 40 kills.
Bruh. Your computer okay? All I hear is something disconnecting.
I don't know, it's been doing that. Even though I haven't connected, it keeps doing that sound. Should I mute myself if it becomes too annoying?
It's not that it's annoying, I'm just wondering if you're okay. I mean, if it gets any louder, like, if it's gonna repeat constantly like that, maybe, but it's not horrible if it
Yeah,
doesn't do it every 2
it's
seconds.
constantly repeating. It's been doing it non-stop. It comes and goes.
Because it just did it 2 times back to back. If it does it like that constantly, where it's do it, 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 yeah, then maybe. But if it's like, if there's a few minute gaps in between, it won't be as bad. But yes, it's gonna get annoying. I don't know about muting you entirely, because that'll just, you might as well just not be in the stream then today. That's really not fun.
I shall head out then.
Sucks. Yeah, that's not fun at all. I mean, you can type in chat if you just want to respond that way. At least you can hear me. Yeah. Man, looks like I'm entertaining myself right now. Yeah, if it's gonna be that bad, you need to maybe look at your programs and figure out what it's doing, reconnect all your USBs, because something's happening. There has to be something that's disconnecting and reconnecting. It's not gonna just do that for no reason. So there's restart your computer and maybe figure out what, and then figure out all your USBs, make sure, because that could be something stupid. Usually, the only thing that would do that to me is my external hard drive that I had connected with my computer. Not saying you have one, but your computer is older than mine, but also just a bunch of swap outs, different ports, maybe. Hmm. Today will be the day. do this for a month or more.
Hey, that's what Quagmire says. He says giggity giggity goo.
Oh, red. Hunt and 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 hunt hunt and hunt and hunt and dun 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 dun. Pink and pink. Sorry, guys. Ugh. found a video just to relax and watch while I support other people. And just helps keeps me busy. Oh, let's see. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. You alright?
Yeah, is the thing on now? Because I restarted the laptop.
I don't hear it right now, at least. Ooh. Oh god. Alright, good. Whatever the hell that was hurt. Ow. Oh, that's my audio that I'm hearing. Okay. From your end. That's what hurt my ears for some reason. Something spiked. Ow. Oh.
How's that?
A little better. I could still hear it, but it's all good.
Back to the grind.
Mm.
Oh, I'm typing squad. Sweet. Oh, let's talk about restarting. I had a terrible game in Apex, but then we won in the end.
Yeah.
It was bad. The teammate respawned my character like 4 times. I kept getting killed every time I dropped.
Hmm.
Then we pulled the one in the end somehow. One black bitch or the other two.
I really need to get you a new headset. No. Anal. it's not, but this is the first time that I've done it this long. I've quit long before several grand like or several thousand like this. I've hatched over thousands of eggs, but no, soft resets, no, I've always quit. So I've attempted them, yeah. This is my longest hunt ever. In terms of, well, it's a random, it's not even random encounter, it's called Runaways. Same thing, I'm just not turning my game off. But either way, yeah, no, this is the first time I will be attempting anything like this that's a static, legendary, mythical, whatever. And actually, we'll see if we even get it. If I keep up with it, yes, I will. But, like, yeah, no, this will be my first shiny, legendary, mythical, officially. Because, again, yes, I did RNG, manipulate. But that wasn't, I didn't do the full soft reset odds. I basically had to turn off the game and basically get myself back into it, and that'll determine what seed I'm on, and I go from there. So, like, that's it. I've done that similar method involving RNG and soft resetting, but it wasn't like this, no. I don't know how many legendaries you got out of it, but this will be my first. Mythical, specifically, but this will be my first. Because all the other legendaries or mythicals I have were from events. Like the time trio. Patient as fuck. By myself, I'm not. If I have someone distracting me, like you, or with chat, regardless, doing this outside of Twitch would be really hard for me. That's because I've tried this in the past. And I could barely grind in the wild because of impatience. Much less do something like this. Like I said, I have less patience than Wolf does, and she's displayed some pretty bad patience. I don't know if that's so much of just patience, or if it's just like attention span, because I have attention span issues as well. So if something else catches my attention, or if I'm just like, fuck it, I want to do something else because I'm bored, that's the biggest issue. My reasoning here is with Twitch is that you're keeping me kind of entertained, and you know I'm doing a series on Pokemon, and I can't really focus multiple games at one time. So it's just like, it's either I do this now, I have to get Mew anyway, but I want to. I really am trying hard. If you think about it, I'm only at about 9,000, a little over 9,000, almost 10,000. I'm at 9,700. Combined, though, they are 9,000, my games. Because I started originally with one game, then I brought in the second one. But combined, they're at that rank. Technically, both my games are under odds. Solo, if that makes sense. Because it's about 4,000 and 5,000, give or take, for both of them. So, it makes sense, I guess, somewhat there. So hopefully by 16K, we'll be at around full odds for both games. So we'll see. But again, it's doubling. So, I mean, technically, by that standard, I am over odds. But take that away and make it single, it's under odds. I don't know if that makes a difference at all. I like to look at it that way, just to be like, all right, maybe I will get it. Just, there's all these, like, maybe this and that. That's how I always think when I shiny hunt. Like, I have the patience to shiny hunt. I've shiny hunted random encounters in, like, when you go to do the platinum and chaining in, like, platinum, you have to encounter the Pokemon that you want, and then you have to chain it 40 times. You have to get lucky. That's a lot of RNG as well. Nowhere near this bad, but it's a lot of patience with shaking bushes. I don't know how averse you are with the Poke Radar, but I got really good at it. But that takes days of doing. I was able to get all forms of Eevee for one. But, like, other than that, like, I've done a lot of methods of shiny hunting, breeding, this, horde hunting, a lot of that, even in Let's Go. And and that's takes a lot of patience. I think I have the makings of doing this. I just need someone to distract me long enough, because I'm thinking about going for Deoxys as well in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because I want my own mythicals and my own legendary shiny that aren't event related. There's an event for him, yes. Just like this. Yep. There's a... I'm not sure if there's a separate event, because apparently there was, I think, in Japan for him in Emerald version, but the one I have won't go to Emerald, will only go to Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I'm going to have to play Fire Red and Leaf Green just to get him and trade him over. But yeah, no, he is. He's a static encounter, just like Mew. Yes, sir. It's not till later games that they give you events right up, or they're in post game like he is in Oris and he's just shiny locked. But then again, there's also like the Ultra Wormholes in Sun and Moon that I've seen people getting legendaries from. So there's that method too. I have never done because I haven't beaten Ultra Sun and Moon. But there's plenty of methods. I want to at least be like, hey, I've done this, and I got my own shinies. That makes me feel nice. It gives me that like, I don't know, sense of... I've always had that weird inferiority complex where I need some sort of achievement, and unfortunately it involves video games. I say unfortunately just because some people waste a lot of their life on video games and have no social life, i.e. myself. Ow! No, man, your game is picking up in audio. No, you're good. I had you lower too. That just shows how loud your game is. That and the lack of having a headset now. That makes it sound worse. It's not your fault at all. So I just feel like a dick. Anyway, I'll be right back. I will be right back. We're almost at 9... We're almost coming up on 9,800. Oppenheimen. I am, yes. Round 1, fight. Alright, Mew, you're gonna turn pink when I want you to turn pink. You're gonna turn blue when I'm done kicking your ass, because you're fucking taking forever. Don't mind if you're a little purple, too.
I gotta fucking find the music.
Ugh. Yeah. Blueberry waffles. As I say, still pink. It's not cooked. I don't know why I even looked at my fucking Elgato side main TV. I could hear that end. I'd be able to tell if my Elgato side has the shiny because I can hear it. The only one I really need to keep an eye on is my DS. Sadly, if it does appear on that side, the left side of the screen, there won't be any audio, so it'll be decent, and there will be no capture noises or fight sounds. I don't know where all my cables for the DS is at the moment. I found one of them, but I need the rest. Fucking moo. I just want to wake up one day not knowing when I'm gonna get that shiny and just get it and then feel good with it. I do have an event view on later games that's shiny because I bought it online. There's people that actually sell the Pokemon, which is kind of nice, for however many, couple dollars or whatever. So I was like, alright, well, whatever. But I want my own, damn it. Plus, every, like, major Pokemon fan has shiny hunted legendaries, like, and software sets. I have yet to have done so. And I want to feel part of that, because I am a big, not competitively, but I am a fan of Pokemon enough. Yeah. I mean, you've got the... I've known you to have some patience, but then there's times where you're just like, can you beat this for me? I'm just like, yes, I can. And then there's times where your patience gives out. I've noticed I have weird patience as well. I can fucking grind in certain RPGs. Pokemon just gets old after a while for me. Like Final Fantasy, another turn-based game. I can grind in that fine. But yeah, no, my patience is also weird. That's why I give out on fighting games and competitive games, or even, you know, just whatever. Just because I get tired of the same shit and losing over and over. Even if I do win, I don't really care if I win or lose, but generally speaking. Certain repetitive action just bores me. I mean, everything is repetitive, even your fucking life, if you think about it. Most people, I mean, I used to get up and go to work every day. I mean, to come home and stream. I've done that for over decades now. Or a little over a decade, not multiple decades. I've not been streaming since I was 10. That'd be hilarious. That wasn't anywhere, technology was nowhere near as what we have now. You got mail. Mm-hmm.
Once I was like fully 100% done, that was a good while. I'll still wake up like at 5, 6 in the morning so I used to walk it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore.
My body still gets up early, but then I'm starting to get used to it. Normally I'm tired on the weekdays because I'm not working, so I'm just trying to get used to not working now for the moment and dealing with my dog who's driving me up the wall today. he's got separated anxiety, so he does want people in the room. He wants constant food. He wants, and I go outside for a smoke now, so he does want that every now and then. But like, yes, he does kind of want attention a lot, and food. And my mom really undid whatever training my dad tried doing, just making him basically the same as Maverick. It's literally nearly a resemblance to him, with a bit of Cody, because he's much more bitey. Maverick was more of a lover. Cody was the one that will attack if he doesn't know you, and he did my nephew. But Bo is a bit nicer than Cody. He will, yeah, he bit me the other day trying to pick him up. I knew that he would bite, but he let me pick him up earlier to put him on my bed. And yeah, he doesn't generally have a hard bite, but he hit my knuckle, my fucking middle finger knuckle, and hit bone. That shit hurt. And he does this repeated 3 or 4 chomps. So I got a good, he didn't break skin, but he got a good shot at my knuckle, and that shit hurt. I gotta say, for a little dog, he does bite pretty hard. But then again, I'm all bone. It doesn't take much. Either way, it made my whole hand numb. I'm good now. But no, today he's just been sitting there looking like he's wanting food or whatever. I don't know if he's waiting for my brother to go home. My brother's at work or whatever. And earlier he was in and out of my room constantly wanting whatever the hell besides petting. And then you would be able to hear my mom asking him what the hell he wants, and she can't do a shit about it now. And it's just driving me up the wall. Right now he's alright. He most likely awake, but last I checked he was he was laying down, so I don't know if he's sleeping. I doubt he's actually asleep, but he's resting at least, from what I can tell. I don't hear my mom, and I don't hear him pattering about. So he's most likely on the couch, munching on something or resting.
Today might be a semi-boring day, because I know Wolfie's not gonna be here. She's doing her D&D today.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember a lot of things anymore. But no, alright, no, that's fine. And not that it's boring with just you and me, but to be fair, I know the feeling.
It's not the same about her, bitching about her shiny ones in the background.
That's why I say she's the one. I thank her for providing the commentary, because she's more active talking than me and you are. Look, for anyone who really doesn't know, me and Irving in my room, we're legit silent for the most part. We may react to our games. At the time, at least, I was predominantly on a handheld with Pokemon on the DS, and he was most likely playing my PS3 or something, or Xbox. Either way, that too, or we'd be watching anime, just not really talking at all. And at these times, I'd also was dating, so I probably had my ex with me, on and off.
What is it, Mafia Wars, Farmville?
Oh my god, if we're going that far back. We're going that far back. We're going to MySpace and date us even further. Good old MySpace. I wasn't dating Carly Girl then, I was dating Heather. Good old early 2000s, well, late start of, or just about the start of the 2010s. So it was around 8, 9-ish. A little earlier than that even. Because I met her through Tom's cousin, but we started talking technically on AIM, me and Heather, fun fact. Remember, or I don't know if you remember too much, but she bitched at me for getting on Facebook, or MySpace, and then she bitched at me for getting on Facebook. Yes. She did not like me using social media at first, even though she did, yes. I remember when I got MySpace when that first appeared, she was like pissed at me, and then she got one, and then I remember her getting pissed at me for Facebook as well. I'm not kidding, yes, she did. Irvin, this is the girl who kept thinking I was getting better in bed, so I was cheating on her.
I don't remember because I also figured out how to put porn in the She got so mad about it.
See, I can more understand that. That's more understandable. She was thinking I'm not getting off on her, and she thinks I'm getting, attracted to other women, even though if they're in porn. That's not the case. I just have a bad addiction. Yes, but she also didn't mind like that. Like Tiffany, everything I've told her, I was fearful of. She's accepted involving any of my habit like that, and she watched it with anyway. But still, I've told Tiffany all this too, and it was just like Heather was very new. I get it, but very clingy in a way when it came to that. I guess not really the right word. Clingy is not the right word. That's me. I am clingy. I want attention more than I'm glad that Tiffany didn't leave, because that's what I was fearful of, because I do text a lot. But no, she didn't trust me at all, Heather. And she went in my room and found weed on me. I was open from the front that I smoked. Both. She didn't like. So I was trying to quit for. And it didn't work. Then Liz told her I smoked. That's what led into her searching my room. Then she slutted with a couple of the guys while still coming back and fucking me a couple of times before she finally ended it. I don't know how I still trust people, is the problem.
Man. The arrows of Facebook. Because I really remember for a good while I didn't have a Facebook, and one time, and my cousin said, "It's like your Facebook." And he was surprised how many. They think at the time, Copen is in there, there are 4 people adding me already on Facebook.
Nice.
One thing for sure though, a little heads up. With Facebook, if you have a link to Instagram, I highly recommend you unlink it.
Why?
That's how my Facebook got taken down, because my Instagram got targeted and got banned. Because my Facebook was linked to it, it also got banned. And Instagram lately, for a lot of people, have been losing their accounts for no good reasons, no reasons.
I see.
So if you have them linked, I highly recommend you unlink them. I know a good while ago, I did this. I unlinked Facebook from my Pokemon Go account. remember it'll be a few times where Facebook has issues, and like because of that, it'll like pretty much log out of your Girl account. It's like it doesn't have to mainly log in with to like Facebook. And when I just switch over to the other one, so now my login is my Gmail account.
Battle strategy, how are you? I hope
The
you're.
disk drive has to be replaced once and more thermal paste applied. If you ask me, you need to put it in the garbage.
Skate story. Boo, you're both pieces. Oh, you know what's funny, Brett?
Hmm.
They came out with a new Deadpool game, but unfortunately it's only for the Meta VR thing.
Ah.
I even know they're releasing the Deadpool game, only find out because Oshi, Ironmouth, I was watching her the other night, and they kept somebody chat up Deadpool, and she was throwing up a store bitching out that all these videos are more than Deadpool, motherfucking new game, you get a fucking ass VR Meta game instead. She was so pissed about it.
Damn, that sucks. That's funny.
I kind of wish they'll give us the Deadpool game for the PS4.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that game, unless you're able to find it in person as a physical copy, you cannot like obtain it digitally for because the license for that game right now. That game's
Damn.
actually a lot of fun.
Hmm.
Now there's one game that's it's definitely not worth the price. It's licensed right now, no longer available online. And that was the Godzilla game for PS4. I remember being so excited for it, then playing it, and oh my had like team controls, but the way controls was like bad and also repetitive. Just went to a map, destroy things, destroy certain towers. That was it. Yeah, it's such a badass intro video, but the game itself was bad.
That's yeah.
And like people now are charging like over $100 for a physical copy of the game just for the license right now. It's not worth it.
Damn, man. Wow. Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, I get it, but damn. It's gonna become rare that eventually, because the license is gone. But if it's not a good game, what's the point? There are people that don't play the game; they just collect, but still, bah. Like for instance, Irving, go look up Pokemon Box for the GameCube, for instance, price-wise. I'll tell you why it's so high. Because there's a very limited release at the time.
One right here, 5,000 bucks.
Exactly. Like, because it had a very limited release back in the day, and that's the original Pokemon storage. Yes. When I saw that, I wasn't getting it, but I watch a guy who plays Pokemon, and he shown it. I was like, this can't be serious. See, I'm a collector too, so I would have loved to get that just to have it, but hell fucking no. Like, the Celebi disc I paid for was like $200 or something like that. And that's very rare in general. And then like Pokemon games are already now in the hundreds, 200s. Oh, it's like ugh. But yeah, I've seen higher too. There's worse scalping. Limited release and in a game that's no longer got a licensing, like I don't know. I feel like the limited release is definitely much rarer, so I understand it. It's just why.
Oh my god, someone's selling just a box? No game for 1,500 bucks.
Good lord. Good lord, man. I can't think of anything else that's got anything that's going to be that pricey involving something not having enough releases or something that ran out of license rights. That's crazy though, yeah. It's the highest Pokemon game in terms of whatever scalping that I've seen. I've seen it in stores as a kid, but I never cared. Because Gen 3 was not my favorite. And I didn't play it a lot. I've only played, that was my first time at the time, like having played through the game, and I never beat it. So technically having played it before when our gold was out, was my first full time beating it. This is like my second, third, and whatever else, because I've beaten all Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby now. But still. And of course the remakes, but nonetheless. Sorry, my nose just is very full of gunk. Not really, but it just catches in the corner and it annoys me all the time and it makes me look disgusting on stream because I have to.
I just saw an article on Facebook on IGN that apparently the actress who played what is it, Moni Myrtle in the Harry Potter movies,
Yeah.
even though she was portraying like a 14-year-old girl, apparently she was 37 years old.
The fuck? I mean, I heard she was older, but I didn't realize she was that old. Ugh. Yeah, I knew she wasn't. I knew the actress was not a girl, a young girl. I knew she was older, but I didn't know she was my age now. Then. Yeah, I mean, I met some very short people that look young. And then there's the conditions, smaller, younger conditions that can make a person smaller and younger. So